everyone, this is Lucy from Seaside Tarot channel, and I've come back from an overseas trip. But prior to going overseas to Scandinavia, I got asked what decks was I taking away with me. Well, that was a problem because not only did I go to Scandinavia, but I flew via Japan on JAL to Helsinki. So we flew from Sydney to Tokyo, from Tokyo to Helsinki, and then from Helsinki to Amsterdam, where we caught a ship to go up to Norway. And then we came back via the Baltic states back to Finland to catch the Japanese airline back to Tokyo and Sydney. So it was a bit of a mammoth trip. It was very hectic at times. And so I had a choice of taking Japanese decks. So these are my Japanese decks. So this one is the Yokai Tarot. This is the original 1976 version. And I need something to pull that up so I don't rip it. How about that? Good. Peg came in handy. This is my Yuki Tarot by Stuart Kaplan, and as I said before, it's the this is a 1983 version. Anyway, it's that lovely original cardstock that US Games had. I think there was an earlier version in 1976, but this is the 1983. So I could have taken this. It's nice and small and compact. I could have just put it in a wrap, and away I went. There's the backs. You can get a deluxe version in a box, in a 2-part box. They're quite expensive nowadays because it's now a vintage deck, particularly on this cardstock. It's the lovely US Games cardstock from that period. And it has some lovely images of Japanese lifestyle in the Edo period, with samurais and geishas and samurai swords. Look at the star. And you can still buy this deck. It's still available. At least last time I looked it was available. Isn't that pretty? That's the world. And the rice bowls. And the Queen of Cups is a geisha lady. So yeah, could have taken this deck. Nice and compact, nice and small. Pretty deck. And Temperance. So there's the moon. Yes, I could have taken that deck with me, but I didn't. Then I had a choice of the Botan Tarot, which is a Japanese deck, and it's based on the 4 seasons in Japan. Now I won't be able to get this out. It's a hard deck to get in and out. There we go. Yeah, so this is the Botan, and I've got the version that's, oh, look at that beautiful linen cardstock. I've got the version that's got the indigo edging. So I backed this on Kickstarter, I think, and I could have had gold oil, the indigo, and I chose the indigo. And it's based on the 4 seasons in Japan. And we're just, where are we now? We're in autumn. I forget what they call the autumn season, but I go in the cherry blossom season. Look at those. ponies. I think that's summer. And then there's a fox, which is in their mythology. So, and the crane. So a lot of this is based on mythology. And each suit is the cherry blossom sakura. Each suit has a story to tell. And look at the wolf. Has a story to tell, and you just follow the story up through from 0 to 10, and then you get to the court cards. I haven't used this for a while. There's the chariot. Samurai dogs. So there's a lot of mythology in this deck, and I'm not sure, this particular version is out of print now, so I'm not sure if you can buy it from the creator, but there'll be a lot of second-hand decks around. And I could have taken this deck because it's quite small too and compact, and I could have put it in a wrap, put it in my backpack, and away I went. But did I take it? No, I didn't take this one, even though I love it. I love the cardstock. No, I didn't take it. So then we got to, that was Japan, and then we got to Helsinki, Finland, and I could have taken, I had a choice to take a Finnish deck, the mythological Finnicup Tarot by it's in here, by Susanna Salo. And this is now in their folk art museum. It has pride place in the folk art museum in Helsinki. So it has a nice guidebook, and you actually really need the guidebook to read the cards because it doesn't actually follow the Rider-Waite system. It has its own system in that the images are different to the RWS. The meanings are the same, but the images are different. So I haven't used this deck in Vengeance because it's a little bit complicated for this poor little old brain of mine. But there's the backs. Let's see, there's the Forest Maiden. There's the Forest Maiden. So you need, there's the shaman. You need the book. You need the book. So there's the Tower. The World. The mother of Zemmican Cain. So it's based on Finnish mythology and the Court of Serpents. So I could have taken this deck because I was in Helsinki twice. Once when we were flying through to Amsterdam, and we spent a few days in Helsinki at the end of the trip before our flight home. So this is called the Mythological Finnicup Tarot, and it represents my time in Finland. I don't know if I've mentioned, but I like to collect, instead of having trinkets and souvenirs, I collect tarot that represents the countries I've been to. So I could have taken this one because I went to Finland, but did I? No, I didn't. And then I thought about taking the Yolanda Tarot, which is based on Swedish mythology and the myths around the Vikings. And I could have taken that because Sweden and Norway are very close. in their fairy tales. So this is the Yolanda Tarot, and this was created in 2008 by AGM, illustrated by Hans Arnold, and printed in Belgium. So Yolanda Tarot, it's out of print now, I'm sorry to say, but it's one that a lot of people didn't like because of the purple borders. They were quite thick and wide, but I like it, and the little book's good as well. Look at the lovers. So this is Scandinavia. This represents Scandinavia for me. The Hermit. And the stories behind all the mythology of Sweden. Look at the tower. Oh, I'm up too high. I need to start again. I'm up too high. I struggle with this camera. I struggle. So I'll start again and make sure I look at the screen and not the cards. I get carried away with the cards. Sorry, everybody. So there's the Hermit. There's the Wheel. There's the Strength. I don't know why they have lions in Scandinavia. The Hangman. Death. And Temperance. The Devil. Now, if anybody wants me to do a walkthrough of any of these decks, let me know, but I'm sure you'll find them on YouTube. Look at the Three of Wands. So it's a little bit different to the normal Rider-Waite. Follows its own little way. It's in different languages, as they all were in those days when this was printed. And so it's in English, Dutch, French and Spanish. 2008. So that's the Yolanda Tarot. So did I take that with me? No, I didn't. Now, I spent 3 weeks in Norway. So what could I take? I could have taken the Runic Odyssey Oracle, and I have the runes, the stones. Now, I didn't want to weigh my suitcase down with stones, so I could have taken this deck. This was a Kickstarter, printed in 2021. The one I've got is 2021, but originally printed in 2019 by Eva Delcourt. So it's got a nice little book, coloured pages. This would have been perfect for takeaway for my oracle. Small, compact. Pop it in my backpack. Lovely, lovely colours. Teal green is one of my favourite colours. And gold for the full moon celebration. And runes. I played with the runes for many years. In the 90s, I think it was. I've got an original rune set from the 90s. And there's the authenticity card. So you could go www.hievaya.com. Hieva.com. amazon.com to see if you can buy this oracle. It's lovely. The cardstock's that lovely rose petal, but it doesn't stick. You know how some rose petal decks stick? This one doesn't stick. So it's nice and small. It's compact. Look at the ship. Movement, travel. Has keywords at the bottom as well. Yeah, so it would have been good to take with me as well. But did I take this one? No, I didn't. I didn't take it. So I didn't take it. I thought about it, but I didn't take it. And then I thought about taking the Runic Tarot. And I quite like this. This is by Jack Sephiroth and Alan Dempster and Jamie Elford. And they've done a couple of decks. I particularly like this one. It's given me good readings. It's got lovely coloured pages for each of the cards. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And it also has the runes. It also has the runes. The cards represent the runes as well. So this would have been a very good deck to take. Look at the High Priestess. Isn't she gorgeous? And the guidebook's compact. It's not too big, not too heavy for my little backpack. And the cards are small. Lots of them, but they're small. I wouldn't have taken the box, but I could have taken the cards in a wrap. So this, oh, there's Temperance. Isn't she gorgeous? And there's the rune. So the cards represent each of the runes. And the story behind the images is in the guidebook. Page of Cups, well, at least I think it is. Image depiction. So it has the image depiction, the meaning, image depiction, the meaning, the keywords, interpreting the rune. That's the Two of Horns. So that's the cups, the horns. What are the others? So we've got the swords. So we've got the swords. And we've got the wands. And we've got the shields for pentacles. I saw some of those while we were away. Yes, so could I have taken the Runic Tarot? Would have been perfect. Size is good. Book is not too big. Wouldn't have weighed me down. But did I take it? No, I didn't take the Runic Tarot either. So what deck did I plan to take? I decided, because I was going to Norway, and Norway is very like Alaska, I decided on another deck, which was even smaller, more compact, and I actually bought it to take away with me. I deliberately sold my big version and bought a little version. So do you know which one it was? Can you guess? Let me show you. These are all upside down. I've been working with this. So I like this deck. It's a good deck. So it's not going anywhere. I'm not selling this one. I am selling a few at the moment, but I'm not selling that one. I bought the tin version of the Gentle Tarot to take with me, with its guidebook. Look how compact this is. this would have been excellent to take away. And I wanted to study the guidebook. That would have been good reading matter on the plane. And it was all set to go. I had it out and everything was ready to go in the backpack. But did I put it in my backpack? No, I forgot to take it. I forgot to take my Gentle Tarot, and I chose it because Dawn Michelle was doing an ebb and flow monthly medicine. I've bumped my phone. Monthly medicine. And I thought this was perfect for ebb and flow. I had the printout, her printout, to do the challenge, and I forgot to take the deck. How sad is that? Anyway, it's here, and I plan to use it over summer because I consider this a perfect summer deck. Love the size and the guidebook. Mari in the Skies writes a really great book. Mari in the Sky, published by Mari in the Sky, the Gentle Tarot. The guidebook, the deck and guidebook was written by Marcia Reese and Reese oh, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce those names. Mari is her short name. Mari in the Sky. So I'll be reading this over summer. I'll be playing with it during our hot months. And even though I won't be in a country that's very like Alaska with reindeer, there was lots of reindeer where I was, beavers. We even had thunderstorms. Look at that. I will use it here. So that's the plan, Sam. That's the plan. Thank you for watching. I don't think I need to show you anything else. I don't think I've got anything else out here. I didn't have a deck to represent Amsterdam. I spent quite a few days in Amsterdam. But if I was to represent Amsterdam, it would be a Tarot de Marseille deck. But I couldn't decide which one. Sorry about that, everyone. Have a good day. Many blessings. Lucy.